We landed in Edmonton 6 days ago and have traveled this entire route up to Fort McMurry. In fact, this is as close as we could get. But in those days, we have clocked some 1,700 kilometers, hearing horror stories of what people have endured along that evacuation route. The main evacuation center is in this town of Lac la Biche, and the mayor there talked to me about just how traumatized these people are.
It starts to sink in, I've lost everything. Where am I going to go next? Some just a vacant look in their eye, and their eyes, and then they'll just go off and start crying.
And at that same center, we met a woman who all these days later is still separated from her eldest daughter.
She was in school, she got evacuated. She was sent up north while we were sent down south.
Were you able to talk to her this morning?
Yes, I was. I cried. She just wants to come see me. She wants to go home. Like, how do you tell your child that you don't know if you have a home to go to?
There was the story of the power linesman in a tiny evac center who shared just how he helped restore New Orleans and other disasters. And he spoke of the challenges of being a rescuer who now needed rescuing. So you're used to going in when there's a disaster?
That's what I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm the disaster.
You are not the disaster.
My car is the only thing I have left, so I wasn't about to give it up.
This young woman shared with us what she grabbed in those frantic minutes before evacuation.
My mom bought me that when I went home, because I haven't been home in a year and a half. So when I went home in February, she bought me that. And drawings from my little brother.
There was the Northern Ontario firefighter who tried to swallow his fear as he talked about entering his first ever forest fire. And this is your first fire, and you're going into the worst fires in Canadian history?
I'm here with a pretty experienced crew.
What's the last thing your mom and dad said to you before you left?
They gave me a great big hug and said, "I love you and stay safe."
And then there was the dramatic moments when we were live on the air as the flames started moving closer and we were ordered out by police. We're just coming up live.
You need to, I'm sorry. It's not an option right now.
What we heard over and over again is that Fort Mac will be back, and so too will we, even though we're leaving Alberta today. CityNews coverage will continue with City Edmonton and City Calgary. At the foot of Highway 63, I'm Avery Haines, CityNews.